Welcome back to Visibility Hacking Radio.
Hey, visibility hackers, and welcome back to another episode of Visibility Hacking Radio. Today, we are delving into an incredibly powerful topic that can supercharge your brand's recognition and customer engagement. Yeah, that's right. We're talking about incorporating your brand messaging into your video content strategy. We're living in a digital age where video is king, and it's crucial that we make the most out of this powerful tool.
Welcome to Visibility Hacking Radio, where we empower visionary leaders to amplify their message, ignite their mission, and unleash their movement. Are you ready to create a lasting impact and reach new heights? Let's dive in. Hosted by Toronto's own Molle, a seasoned expert in out-of-the-box branding for visionary leaders, Visibility Hacking Radio brings you valuable insights, powerful strategies, and actionable tips from leading experts and entrepreneurs. Get ready to be inspired, informed, and transformed as we dive into today's episode of Visibility Hacking Radio. Amplify your message, ignite your mission, and unleash your movement.
The power of video content in today's digital landscape cannot be understated. It's personal, it's engaging, and it provides a fantastic opportunity for you to convey your brand's core message. But how do we do this effectively? Well, it's exactly what we're going to discuss today. First off, let's establish what we mean by brand messaging. Brand messaging specifically refers to the underlying value proposition conveyed and the language used in your content. It's the words you use to tell your story. It's how you communicate your value. It's how you connect with your audience. In essence, it's the heart and soul of your brand. So why is it important to incorporate your brand messaging into your video content strategy? Simply put, it provides consistency. And you know me, I need shirts that say consistency on it because I talk about that word so often, so consistently. But when you have that consistency, it helps to build trust and it makes your brand more memorable. If your brand messaging is inconsistent, it can confuse your audience and it can dilute your overall impact. But when it's done right, it helps you create a deeply emotional connection with your audience, turning your viewers into loyal customers. So now let's talk about how do you do it? Here are a few practical tips to get you started. First, know your audience. Understand your target audience is the first step to any content creation process. Whether it's edutainment, whether it's entertainment, whether it's funny, it's conversational, whatever it is, know your audience. This means diving into their interests, their challenges, and their motivations. This information will guide your brand messaging, and it will help you create video content that resonates with your audience, rather than content that takes you so much time and energy to create that just falls flat. Next, define your brand voice. Is your brand voice professional or playful, conversational or authoritative? Your brand voice should be reflected in every piece of video content you produce. I want you to also create a clear and concise message. Your audience needs to understand what you're about quickly. Keep your brand message clear, concise, and consistent across all of your content, whether it's video or it's print. That consistency is key. I also want you to tell a story because people love stories. They're wired to remember them, so use this to your advantage. Tell a story that embodies your brand message and connects with your audience on that emotional level. Use visual elements as well. Use them consistently. Just say it with me. Consistently. Those traditional visual elements that we think of when we think of brands, like color and your typography or your fonts, or like we call your font mullet, and the logos you use and the photography style you use, all of this helps to reinforce your brand identity. So be consistent with these elements in all of your video content, in all of your print content, in all of the interactions your customer has with your brand. That consistency in both the essence of your brand and the personality of your brand, but also in the visuals and what they see. So that's it for today's episode. Join me again for our next episode. Make sure you subscribe to us on all of your favorite podcast platforms, but most specifically, subscribe to us on Spotify because you can join the conversation. Join us. I want to hear your thoughts on every episode, all of that kind of fun stuff. And of course, subscribe to us over on our Visibility Hackers YouTube channel. Video content is not one size fits all. It is not a one size fits all solution. Snap, it's done. It is important to constantly be tweaking your strategy based on your audience's response. Remember that feedback loop that we've talked about before. Keep that in mind. Keep analyzing, keep refining, and keep moving. I'll see you again in our next one, Visibility Hackers. You are amazing. I love you, and be excellent to each other.
Another fantastic episode of Visibility Hacking Radio comes to a close. We hope you've gained valuable insights and tools to help you on your journey to greater success. Stay informed and ahead of the curve by subscribing to our newsletter at visibilityhacking.com/newsletter. You'll receive the latest news, updates, and exclusive content to support your message, mission, and movement. And remember to subscribe, rate, and review the podcast. Until next time, be excellent to each other.